Alright guys, welcome to the Badcat Show. This is episode number 5. I'm Gonzo.
I'm Charlie.
And this week we have another handful of really good fucking topics to talk about.
Yeah, boy.
Kick it off.
All right. So, we got the second stimulus checks coming in as of yesterday. Yay.
That $600 ain't get you shit.
Yeah, it only
Pay
took...
your baby mama back and maybe a phone bill.
It only took the 9 months. But
And
yeah.
a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. They just keep printing it out, too. Making the dollar worth less all the time. Yep. So anyway, everybody's getting $600. Unless you owe some sort of backed payment or child support or what have you, they're just going to take it.
Are you sure? Because last round stimulus checks, they didn't take anything from child support if you owed.
Oh, they did for me. Yep, they took the
They
whole...
didn't do it for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like, that was a thing. Like, you still qualify. So it could be like that again. Unless it says specifically that you won't.
Yeah. Well, that's what I learned anyway. I got that $1,200 and it was gone. So,
Interesting.
yeah. Basically,
And that kicks in when?
next week sometime they're going to go ahead and hand her out. Pretty much if you do direct deposit, you will get it right away. If you need a mailed-in check, you are kind of screwed for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I won't get mine until we get our tax returns.
There's
I file
that,
for
too.
1 year.
Right.
So I get last round of stimulus check. I haven't even gotten that one. So I get that, and I get this round when I get my tax return because I didn't file for 1 year. Well, I didn't have enough to file.
Right. Well, if you don't register to get it, you won't get it either, which is kind of
I
another...
thought they just throw it at your tax returns. That's what I was told when I was on the phone.
Yeah, if you did not register, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll just put it on your taxes.
Which is cool. That's a fatter tax return.
That's just fine.
It reflects on everybody when you get it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see everyone like with all these dollar bills up there for them. That's government money. I know exactly where it came from.
All right.
So don't even try.
Yep. Don't be lying.
Then you gotta let it kick it.
Yep. Yeah. So we're basically here we go. Oh, okay. Yep. Unlike the first payments, this round won't be subjected to seizure for overdue child support. It's right here in the article.
So it says that you'll still get the money.
You'll still get the money either way.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, no, you got it on the head there. Let's see here. Including children will get their little piece of it as well.
Yeah, so every kid you get, you get $500, right?
Yeah, per household will get $600 per adult and $600 per child.
Shit, I got 2 kids.
Down from $1,200 and $500 in the first round. So that's
a big jump. That's more than half.
Right. Yep. Yeah. So basically, this means that a single parent with 2 children get $1,800.
How does that work? I wonder if I'm broken up with baby mama. Like, do I get that, and then she gets that, or she probably just gets it because she's the sole proprietor of the kid?
She gets it, more than likely. Yeah.
That's good. You know.
Yeah, it just goes straight to the kids.
Good.
If it's used properly. There's that too.
Baby mama need a new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, they do that. That's for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, but basically this just got passed on Monday.
Yeah, and it took a while to pass. I mean, like, it took a lot. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. We were just kind of just waiting for it to happen, I guess. We didn't know what was going to happen, when, or, like, how. Kind of, like, I know I'm brushing on it lately, but, like,
right.
We didn't know how much, and, like, I don't know if y'all have seen the memes of this shit, but it's funny. It's like, all right, when you go to, like, Chuck E. Cheese, it's like, all right, you get to pick everything from the bottom shelf now.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I think I saw that on your
Chinese
snap.
Finger trap. You know, you get the little bouncy ball and shit. That's about it. You ain't getting that new car.
No. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, so...
Well, at least we're all getting something. But it was like cool. A 500-page thing that Congress had to go through.
Because they're so busy. They're lazy as hell.
Well, and on some of the news channels, they said that half of them didn't even read it. They just signed it.
Don't we all, though, when it comes to terms and agreements? You know, whenever you're signing up for Spotify, whatever the hell, you're like, no, agree.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you got ads everywhere.
Just scroll down and agree. You're fine.
Jesus Christ. Is that what it says on the article?
Yeah, that's what they did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like nobody read it.
Wow.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, damn. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so they were doing their thing for a while, and I don't know. Are you done with this? Are you done?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, everybody's getting it, and like I said, if you didn't sign up, you'll get it on tax returns.
When is tax return day for everyone who's slightly,
well,
special?
If you file right away, you'll get it quicker, obviously.
It's like April, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it's April 17th.
That's right before summertime.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, I remember this. So, why, are they releasing a stimulus check, do you think, right when the vaccine came out? To me, I could see the government being like, we're not going to give you shit. Go take the vaccine. And then go back to work. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, and it is kind of weird that it's half the amount too.
That makes sense though, I guess now, especially with the vaccine out. But I don't know, maybe it was a shit ton of money to give every single American a stack. That's a lot of money, dude.
It's a ton of money.
There's a lot of people to give it to.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty insane. But like I said, it's just making the American dollar to go way down in value because they keep printing money.
That's fine. Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
Real shit.
Going right back to Bitcoin.
Paper shit. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in this Facebook group and this dude from the UK was like, I don't know why you Americans are bitch about $600. Y'all should be praising your government. I'm like, first of all, you ain't black. Second of all, we rent isn't like how it is everywhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Well, think about
$600 once it hits that bank account, that's gone.
Oh God, it's tossed quick. I remember they had given somebody that I knew as far as unemployment, right? And
aren't they doing that too?
Yeah, they're gonna do that as well
for a couple weeks, right?
Yeah. So. Well, it's 2.5 months is what they're gonna do.
How much?
$300 a week for 2.5 months.
Okay.
So you're looking at a couple grand there.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a plus. You're getting that as well if you're on unemployment. But
it's easy to file too. I'll drop a link in the description.
There you go. Yeah, if you're shit out of luck, get on unemployment. You can do it. And
sell some weed.
Now's the best. Now's the best time. I mean, if you aren't working or whatever, get on it.
So that kind of brings me to this next topic I wanted to talk about. I don't care about this ad. So this article came out a while ago on Forbes. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Forbes. Very reliable source. They're talking about they made a cannabis strain that reduces symptoms for COVID-19. You won't even get it. It's weird. I'm going to read something from it. Cannabis active compounds have a number of properties that make it appealing as a potential adjunct treatment for infections for the novel coronavirus, and recently scientists have begun looking at its potential for reducing susceptibility to the disease, even discuss whether it could be used as an antiviral medication. So it helps with the immune system, and it's like a blocker too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it started from Canada, and other U.S. researchers have been taking it up. They've explained that recent reports have suggested that acute infection is associated with cytokine superstorm, which contributes to the symptoms of fever, cough, and muscle pain. These extreme instances of inflammation can lead to severe pneumonia, which clog up the lungs, make breathing difficult or impossible. So one of the important strategies the scientists are saying to fight against COVID-19 is reducing inflammation, and that's what that new marijuana strain does.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
I'm a believer in the weed world.
They're using... I mean, I believe it. You know, there's a lot of deep research when it comes to cannabis. And they're saying that CBD works for that as well, so it's not like you have to get high. Like, they are using it as a CBD abstract, or, it says, in particular, they point to CBD as most likely candidate for treating COVID-19 related inflammation. CBD is shown as serious anti-inflammatory properties in previous studies. It doesn't create the disorder, the high effect, it says, associated with cannabis' most chemical, THC.
Yep.
So, and the FDA approves it. So, and kids can use it. Safe for children.
Yeah, I got a homegirl that eats like the gummies all the time just to go to sleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
They have this thing, I forgot what it's called. It's like Delta 8. So Delta 9 is a psychoactive chemical in THC. It's one of the molecules that gets you high.
Yep.
So Delta 8, they sell now at tobacco shops. Have you heard of this?
No.
It gets you high. It gets you high.
Really?
Yeah, but but it doesn't. Like it does. Like I smoked it before, and it gets you high, but it's not that chemical compound.
Okay.
Like it.
Is it like a lesser kind of concept?
No. So Delta 8 is part of the compound. When you look at the molecule of THC, there's Delta 9 and there's Delta 8. They took out the Delta 9 and they just like hyphened up the Delta 8. So it's kind of how do I describe it? Okay, so it's like drinking beer. They took out the taste of it, but you still get drunk.
Sure. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. That was a bad analogy, but like
that makes sense. Yeah.
They made it so it's illegal because they took out the psychoactive part of it, but like you still get high.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
It's weird.
That is kind
of
weird.
But it works. Like I'm high as hell when I smoke it, and it's in like a vape form. It's weird. It's in a cartridge, but
okay.
Yeah, it's like, do you remember synthetic THC and all that?
Oh, that crazy
that K2 shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but it's real weed.
Okay. Yeah, that stuff was dangerous.
That I've seen people have seizures.
Right. Yeah.
I smoked people up because I was on probation at the time. They started going like a dead fish.
Ooh.
Dude, I was like, oh my god, I'm calling the ambulance.
That stuff was super bad. I remember they started banning it all over the place.
Yeah, they shut that shit down. JWH was the main chemical compound I remember from it. My friends were buying it off the dark web and break it down into liquid form, just spray it on whatever you want.
Huh. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not down for all that K2 shit. I tried it before,
like 2
but
years. It was nuts.
I'm good. There's no way.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I like my CBD for sure. Excuse me. So this COVID thing has impacted a lot of people around the country by not wanting to be safe. We have a bunch of extremists out in Oregon, and this happened yesterday.
Okay.
Headline says protesters clash with police. They smash glass doors, disrupt lawmakers on unnerving day at Oregon State Capitol. So they break into the Capitol.
Oh shit!
Because they don't want to have mandatory, mask laws.
Wow.
Yeah, it says protesters broke glass doors at the largely empty Capitol building, tore tarps from the marble reliefs on the front steps, and engaged in a brief standoff with Oregon police. So this isn't getting any attention. But like when a white man kills a black man, a police officer, in fact, kills a black man on camera, the whole nation goes up. You know, and these people want to throw their little 2 cents in and think their shit don't stink just because they don't want to fucking wear a mask.
It's all over a mask.
Yeah, police made at least 4 arrests during the 6-hour rally that included more than 100 protesters.
Wow. That's crazy.
I hope they get COVID. I do. I'm gonna say it. I hope you'll learn.
Yeah.
I hope you know what I mean. But like, I hope you
Yeah.
learn. You know, like, the proof is in the pudding. Like, you're gonna understand. You're gonna get it. Like, these Proud Boys don't fucking care.
Yeah. I mean, for us, like, we're around kind of the same people all
I
the time.
get tested regularly too. That's why I feel safe with you.
Right.
I'm getting tested tomorrow.
Same.
So you're with my parents.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can go to your family's house for Christmas.
Exactly.
You know.
Like.
Yeah.
And we both work the same field. We're in construction, but like we work with close companies. There's like 1 or 2 people in the company, and we're always safe. So.
Yep. Yeah. I don't mess with any of that as far as customers or anything of that nature. I just keep my distance, do my thing, get out.
I do that anyway. Fuck people.
Right.
I don't trust nobody. And so that leads me to talk about that Alibi drinking lounge, whatever the hell it's called. The Drinkery, whatever the hell that is. Why don't we say brewery? I don't know. But I've never been there. A lot of people have been going there, and they had a warning about getting shut down and have their liquor license revoked for, 60 days? And
that's right.
They opened up right away, like after it was in the Star Tribune and everything, and they still opened up. There's pictures. Look at this picture. This guy with a mask on his head. Everyone thinks it's one big joke.
Yeah, there's one guy wearing a mask. Everybody else is like sitting there, goofing off all tight with each other.
Yeah. In the Facebook post, like, someone's like, I'm proud to be an American. And everyone's like, yeah, I'm proud of you too. All these proud people are just like, glad you're standing up for your rights. Like, But see, what they don't understand is these people go into other establishments after they get their drink on.
Right.
And they make other people feel uncomfortable because they still feel like they're entitled to not wear a mask. But, like, these people probably, for example, my partner works at a pizza shop. Like, they're putting them at risk,
Right.
Or, like, that might be their second job working at a restaurant. And these people go from the bar to the restaurant, and their other job might be being a nurse. You're putting these health workers at risk. That they just don't understand how just, like, hanging out with all these people and going somewhere else affects the community.
Yep. Yeah, there was it's so weird to me. I can't believe, like, as far as Minnesota goes here, they opened up bars and restaurants for outdoor stuff.
Oh, I know.
In the middle of December.
Middle of winter.
Yeah, it's like, and I go to grab myself a little something from the store, and there's this bar connected to it, and I look out back and I'm like, well, what the hell is all this? Like,
are they set up?
They're set up. There's people out there, no masks on.
There's already people out there?
They're all tight to each other.
What the fuck?
Yep, that was a couple days ago they let that go. Nobody's allowed inside, but when I looked inside, there were people inside too. So it's like,
that's crazy.
What are you guys doing?
That's only in Minnesota.
Right.
I don't know if you've been to other states like that when they, like, have, like, casinos / bar / restaurant, I feel bad for that shit. My homies are still going to the casino right now.
Yeah,
I don't trust it.
You know what? I can't wait till I can go back to Vegas and gamble a little bit, but I ain't going now. I'm waiting. Yeah.
So about that drinkery too, it's so weird to say drinkery.
Yeah.
That's what it is, I guess. A bunch of white people go there and drink. So one of the co-owners of the drinkery got in trouble for 2 counts of attempted 2 counts of attempted murder in the 1st degree on a police officer.
Oh, wow.
And 2 counts of assault in the 1st degree in connections with shootings. This was in September. So I'm going to give you all the lowdown here since I have it pulled up. So the Burnsville Police Department were dispatched to a residence regarding a burglary. A male caller reported that someone had just broken into his house and was holding him against gunpoint. The caller then hung up. The dispatch and officers try to reach someone, to go over there and check, but they didn't answer. So the detectives were nearby and they arrived in an unmarked patrol car. They observed an elderly female sitting out on the front deck who did not appear distressed, which is weird. In conversation, she stated everything was fine and did not know why the police were even called in the first place. She indicated her son, Ricardo, which is the co-owner, was still inside taking a nap. A male arrived who identified himself as his brother, who says his brother was inside the residence, high, and had guns with him. Shortly after, gunshots could be heard coming from the residence.
Oh, God.
Officers obtained cover and set up the perimeter, and then gunshots continued from inside the house. Several officers on the scene feared for their own safety and well-being, as well as others within close range of the gunshots. Several gunshots struck branches of trees nearby of the two Burnsville police officers who arrived at site. So I'm guessing that's where attempted murder came from.
Oh, God.
So,
shooting out the damn window or walls or what?
Yeah, so he was asleep. Grandma said he was on drugs, or brother said he was on drugs. Probably woke up and just started blasting. Who's here? Who's in my house? I don't know. We don't know. All right, it gets even better. Officers continued to maintain cover when the defendant was observed jumping from a window while holding a gun in each hand.
A gun in each hand.
In each hand. Can you picture? I can picture this perfectly.
Yeah.
This dude just spun out on whatever. just kicks his window out and just jumps out, like Yosemite with two hands.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
Oh my God! The defendant was told to drop the weapons, and he did. Paramedics were called to the scene, and he was transported to the hospital. Why? Probably because he was high out of his fucking balls.
More than likely, yeah.
A search was conducted inside the home, and officers observed numerous holes in the walls.
Oh, God. That shit probably didn't have any insulation in it either, just going right through the damn wall out the siding.
It sounds like, I don't know, man. That sounds crazy. Belzado, I want to call him Blazado because this dude was blazing. Blazado made his first appearance in court today, which was back in September, and bail in the amount of $1 million with conditions of $750,000.
Ooh.
And it was set by Dakota County.
Dang.
His next court appearance is September 25th. I'll follow up on that in a little bit here.
Right. I was going to say, have fun sitting in jail for a while.
No, he bailed.
Oh, he did bail?
I'm pretty sure he bailed.
Oh, God.
Probably put the house up. $750,000.
Yep.
Shit.
It's a nice fat house.
Man, a couple cars too. I don't know why he would do that. You're gonna lose the case.
Right.
You were out there shooting like crazy.
Yeah, you might as well just spend jail time. You fucking say forget it. Save your money.
Save your money. There's one more political thing I want to talk about, and then we'll switch here 180. So apparently, I think it was about last week or so. Yeah, it was about last week. The U.S. government was under attack.
Cyber attack.
Mm-hmm. So we got hacked.
From guess who?
Soviet Russia. We hacked you. Yeah, we got hacked. Nearly a week ago, the U.S. government announced that multiple federal agencies have been targeted by a sweeping cyber attack. The full scope and consequences of the suspected Russian hack remain unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some inside intel on this. Apparently it was the easiest Trojan hack. So they disguised. I think I'm gonna pull it up. So they disguised themselves as an update. So the government was going to update their server, left their windows wide open, and Russia just slid right in.
It was right in the back door.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
And apparently it's the biggest one. I don't know how or what made it the biggest one, but we don't really want to admit it.
Well, yeah. No, everybody's going to deny.
Yeah.
We're secure. No, you're not.
Key federal agencies from the Department of Homeland Security to the agency that oversees America's nuclear weapons arsenal were reported targeted, as were powerful tech and security companies including Microsoft. Investigators are still trying to determine what information the hackers may have stolen and what they could do with it.
Oh, God.
Yo, yeah. Apparently, Donald Trump has just been like not saying anything, like just covering his face. Like, whoops.
Yeah, of course he's not going to.
Yeah, it says after days of silence, Donald Trump on Saturday dismissed the hack, which federal officials said posed a grave risk to every level of government, and said it was well under control.
Well. Yeah, well, and like with something like that, you never know if they're all working with each other and you know, letting things out on purpose.
Yeah. It says the hack began as early as March. And so the hack code was snuck into updates to popular software made by the company SolarWinds, which provides network monitoring and other technical services to hundreds of thousand organizations around the world.
Wow.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
That was too easy.
See, well, and that's...
We got caught with our pants down.
That's pretty much. Yep. Yeah, they figured that one out real quick.
It says who has been affected. At least 6 U.S. government departments, including Energy, Commerce, Treasury, and State, are reported to have been breached. The National Nuclear Security Administration's network were also breached.
Wow. It's messed up, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out to Trump for sitting on his fucking asshole. Sheesh.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I've legit, like, from the start of knowing even who he was, I never liked him. Never. Not one touch of it.
A bunch of books on like business and stuff by him.
Like, I get
and that's
that.
about it.
I get that.
I was too young, you know. I was probably like
Yeah.
18, 19. This was like 12 years ago.
Right.
And like back in the days when you fired, you know,
Yeah.
back in those days, I was like, okay, he's a businessman, whatever. Like at the end of the day, they're all pieces of shit. Like I don't know if you watch Shark Tank, you know.
I do like Shark Tank. That's
do too.
That's a good one. I just
But
like.
he's like Shark Tank of America.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. No, he's trash either way. So that's just my opinion.
That's facts. I don't care who's biased.
Yeah.
Trash.
Trash. It's a bunch of boo-hoo whiny baby shit on fucking Twitter that you shouldn't be you're the president. You shouldn't be on social media anyways.
And he's ugly as hell.
Yeah. Get rid of that hair,
You look
man.
like herpes, dude.
Ew.
Right? See? What'd you just say? You? Exactly. Dude. Nasty. Nasty as fuck.
It's disgusting.
Anyway.
Yep. Moving on.
Yeah. Our last topic here, we're going to be talking about what's been new on Netflix.
Yeah.
You've been seeing.
Okay,
Have
so
you been on the flicks like that?
I have. Like I said in previous episodes here, that I normally watch my dudes on YouTube and stuff like that, just my people. But I do fuck with Netflix because I pay for it, so I might as well watch it.
Let me get that account.
Yeah, let me get that account. Let me log in. So anyway, I really on more of like a serious note, like a kind of a serious show. There's
like show or movies. Talking to me one about the other day about Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah, Schitt's Creek is my favorite shit ever.
It's good.
I've watched every episode probably 2 or 3 times.
It's funny.
Yep, it's super funny. There is what's his name? The Levies, the Levy family, like the dad from American Pie. Him.
Oh, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of stuff.
Like him.
So you got him, you got his kid that actually like directed the whole thing, and he's great in it.
Okay. Shout out to that.
Yeah, and the sister is just like total, like ditzy, like bougie.
She cute.
You know, she's super cute. Yeah, but that show's great. And then one that I just watched, all I watched was the first one's called Openings, and it's called The Queen's Gambit, and it's
I've seen that. I watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only watched the first one, but
Like the first episode?
yep. Yeah, and
it's good. It gets good. I don't know why it draws you in. It's just really good cinematography too.
You're right. Yeah,
Very
that's what
well
I
filmed.
thought. Yeah, basically about an orphan that develops a knack for chess. And basically in the orphanage, these children are given tranquilizers. It's pretty interesting. And she winds up getting addicted to them. And then later on, which I have not seen yet.
Don't spoil it.
Well, a little spoiler alert. She winds up having, this is what I just read, winds up having a wild night and kind of turns into her self-destructive spiral.
She does spiral out.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's a happy ending. You know, it's not like she shows up. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Y'all should check it out.
I'm going to watch the rest of it.
She's a
There's 7 episodes right now.
Yeah, they're over like an hour.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're goodies.
Yeah, I didn't mind the first one at all. I thought that was pretty nice.
Another one that I've seen a little bit ago is called The Platform. It's good. It's some sci-fi horror. I believe it's Italian. So it's about this person who wakes up on a different level, and then the higher level you are, the more food you get, and then there's a hole in the middle of like the room, and then food comes down for a certain amount of time, then it beeps and goes down to the next level, so you eat what you can, you know? So the lower level you are, you get nothing, you know? But you have one person in that room with you, and then you're there for X amount of days, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're on a different level, you don't know which one. And then, like, obviously the lower levels, you resort to cannibalism because there's no food left. Once it gets down to you,
crazy.
You know what I mean? The top, you get the first pickings, you know?
Yeah.
And then beep, and then it goes down, and then it goes down. So the guy, like, tries to escape or, like, tries to go up to the top, and, like, it's gnarly.
Crazy. That kind of reminds me
It's
of...
really good.
If you've ever seen Cube, that movie, Cube...
It's on Netflix?
It might be. The first one, I just remember from a long time ago being really cool. It's very, like, horror-esque.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, basically they travel from box to box to box trying to get out of this maze. And each box has, like, booby traps in it.
Damn.
And like
sounds like Saw.
It's kind of a Saw concept, but it was way before those. And then there's a second one too.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Cube was kind of the originator of the Saw movies.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime too, but I'll talk about that on another episode because I could talk about that for days.
Yeah, I kind of wanted, I've never been into it, but I kind of wanted to.
We'll talk about it. We'll probably talk about it next episode. What I watched the other day was like Ma's Black Bottom or something like that.
Okay.
That was really good. It's about the jazz days somewhat back in like the 20s. All black artists. And just talked about mental health within the black community and like how white people portrayed black artists and how they wanted to like put their music out there, and it was just her story.
Yeah.
The main singers she was going for like menopause and like sweating all the time and like always frustrated, like, give me a Coke, I'm not gonna record until I get a Coke, it was just it was interesting. I don't know, they played it out well. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a quick one.
I love all that music too myself. Always
surprising twist at the end. It was good.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Another one that I want to put out there that I think a lot of people, if you haven't seen it yet, you should. It's called The Movies That Made Us.
I think I've heard that.
Yep. That is actually really good. And I think that the first, let me double check here, but I think the first episode is actually on Home Alone.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah, it's just good stuff. Or no, Dirty Dancing's the first one, and then Home Alone's the second one. You got Ghostbusters and Die Hard. So they've only done...
I've never seen Die Hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody said the other day that they consider Die Hard a Christmas movie. And I was like, interesting. Like, that's...
okay.
Doesn't seem right, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But they watched it every Christmas or whatever. It's super funny. But those are like 45 minutes long. There's 4 of them. You might as well check them out.
Interesting.
I like the Home Alone one because they go through the characters are actually there talking about the movie.
That's cool.
So you get little back story stuff of how things were actually, going while they were shooting. Right. Which is pretty cool. But the other one that is on here, we all probably used to watch it, was Ink Master, the tattoo show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dave Navarro.
I think I've seen a little bit of it.
The musician, he is like the main host on the show.
Nice.
So that's now out on here if anybody wants to watch that. Yeah,
apparently Netflix has been producing new movies once a week.
Yeah, I keep getting emails from, that's kind of where we got this concept from right now. Yeah. It was, hey, let's talk about the new ones that are coming out. It's crazy. It's like I get an email all the time, just that's here, cool. You might like this or whatever.
They're usually right.
Yeah, and I check a lot of it out too.
Right.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's like some old Eddie Murphy stuff.
Yes.
That's so good. I remember the story on Dave Chappelle when he talked about his $500 sweater and somebody pulled the sleeve and the sleeve was like hanging down to the ground. Yeah. That shit was like a somebody's house or whatever. Like I think it was like Prince's house. Don't quote me on it, but Eddie Murphy's Delirious. That one's great. Like some of his stand-up shit, it just cracks me up. I could watch that stuff forever.
I love Dave Chappelle. He just got taken off of like every major platform.
Oh really?
Well, he wanted to be.
Yeah. Yeah, he's all small town in it right now, is what I heard.
He's chilling. He doesn't need any more attention.
Yeah, he's just hanging out now. Might as well live your simple life and enjoy your money.
Oh, here it is. The Nutty Professor with Dave Chappelle and shit.
Oh, really?
Is that the one? Eddie Murphy's stupid.
Yeah, he's great. If you ever need a good laugh.
I love Charlie Murphy too.
Oh my god, yeah. Or maybe, no, that's who it was. The Charlie Murphy told the story about the sweater on Dave Chappelle. Okay, I was totally, I got it backwards.
I kind of figured that's what you're talking about, but this is a good episode too.
Yeah.
I'll throw that link in the comments too, or in the description. That shit's great.
Yeah. No, it was Charlie Murphy. At Rick James's house. That's what it was. And somebody came in all crazy and like pulled his sweater sleeve and he freaked out. It was great.
That's funny.
I think they wound up like beating his ass and then he left. That's what I remember anyway. But
that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into this show.
Yeah.
We are on all platforms now: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, obviously.
Very nice.
A couple of other podcast platforms that I'm not familiar with, but we're doing it. So check us out.
Just trying to put it out there.
Subscribe.
Yep. Thank you to the subscribers and
all 15 of y'all.
Yeah, there's 15 in like a week. That's nice,
We're chilling.
Yep.
We're doing this for you because we like doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah. No rush. We're just gonna keep cruising and
twice a week. That's a lot. We're doing our thing. Like this is our new studio space. I don't know if y'all noticed.
Yep. Yeah. This is our new spot.
We literally scraped quarters together to get this bitch.
Right.
Literally
broke and scraped it together, and they gave it to us, and we were super happy. So we have somewhere to go.
Shout out to Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick's our dude here. He's awesome.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we'll comment, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys soon.
See you Thursday.
Peace.